Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I've had a really bad migraine for a while. Haven't been able to get rid of it. But anyways, that's part of the reason why I haven't done any videos and trying to get the kids ready for school, you know, school supplies and stuff like that. I started the egg fast yesterday. We'll see how it does. I'll put my weight around here, somewhere around there. I'm going to try to do it for about 3 or 5 days because, like I said, I've kind of hit a plateau and I'm really not losing very much. I will post another picture, but this is a dress that I have some full shots before I started the diet. I'm going to cook some enchiladas tonight with my migraine. I'm not going to try to make the tortilla. I got this thing called carb counter tortillas that only has 5 net carbs per serving. This is going to be for Austin, but for some odd reason I just now realized it's backwards on the count. Anyways, 5 net carbs. I know it's kind of hard to see that for some odd reason. The camera's acting funny. Got it at Walmart. They have several different choices. A lot of times I'll get their flax tortillas by Joseph's, but they only have honey, the honey ones, which has a lot more sugar in it. And so I'm probably going to have to order that from Amazon. Right now I'm doing something with NCP, National Panel Consumer Surveys. I'm part of that as well, and we're doing a snack survey. You're supposed to, you know, enter in one kid and an adult, all their snacks throughout the day, what time you ate it, what you were doing, what, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you get, if I remember correctly, $25 for one adult and $50 for the kids. That's $70. I normally do not buy stuff online. I'm just so fearful for the you know, getting my information stolen. So anyways, I'm going to be doing that, and I'll probably order those tortillas hopefully online with some almond flour and maybe some other things I can find on Amazon. But I have not been exercising this week due to my migraine. Like I said, I've got a really bad migraine. I'm not gonna do it. We bought Austin, like I said from the other video, you can see that we bought him a thermos, and yesterday I cooked him some eggs with some cheese and a little bit of meat, and that's what he ate for breakfast. He ate breakfast here, and then he took the leftovers of that in his thermos. I cooked like 10 eggs, so he cooked a little bit, or he took some of that to school, and he wants to stick to his diet even at school. So he's going to be doing that. And then today I got up and I cooked keto pancakes. It's a little bit of spin on how I cooked pancakes for the other kids, only I use almond flour. So if you guys want to check that out, you don't even have to use syrup on it, which is good because it's really hard to find a keto-friendly syrup. So I did make a couple of changes with the pancakes. Instead of using Swerve, I used Equal. Now some people will only use stevia, but I use that because Austin does not like stevia and he does not like Splenda. Therefore, you know, you have to do that. So I use that. You know, and that will cut the carbohydrates. And then as well as I also use, let's see here, where did it go? I think I've showed you this before, Carb Master milk, and this is actually the vanilla flavor. It only has 3 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of sugar, and all milk has sugar in it. You can't, no matter what you can't get a milk that does not have any sugar. But so far, this is the lowest as far as sugar and carbohydrates that I've been able to find as far as milk for cooking and different things. And you always, when you buy milk, make sure to get lactose free. This is as well lactose free because lactose has sugar in it. So anyways, that's one of, and I got it at Kroger. I've only been able to find that at Kroger or your Publix or whatever, King Supers. I think there's some stores that, it's called that. So that's the only store I've been able to find that at. So I'm going to be doing that, and hopefully I'll be able to actually lose a little bit more weight doing this. You're supposed to eat about 3 to 4 eggs with every meal, no snacking in between. You're supposed to eat butter, 1 slice of cheese. So we'll see how all this does. It's a little bit different. It's supposed to kick you into major ketosis. Eggs, like I've said before, eggs has carbohydrates in it. There's a lot of foods that you would be surprised if you eat enough of them have carbohydrates. I use Stupid Simple Keto. Has little pictures and different things that you can put in. And I really, quite honestly, I don't use it as much probably as I should right now, and that's just because I've got a better grasp of what I'm eating and how much does it amount to. But if you're new and you're trying to, figure out, how much you should eat of what and what your percentages and calorie intake and everything else, that's a good thing to do. I didn't want to pay for anything, so I just got a free app. I'm sure there's other apps out there for my research, if I remember correctly, that you can pay for, but like I said, I'm doing budget friendly keto, so I'm doing that. And another thing about this egg fast, and I'm talking about budgets, is like I said, you can get, here's an empty box, because we're saving boxes to ship stuff in. But anyways, that's an empty box. You can get 60 eggs for $6 at Walmart. And so basically you have a week worth of food pretty much for $6. So if you're on keto diet, it can be very friendly to, budgets basically. I know several people in the keto, group, they like to get the organic eggs, cage-free eggs, but sometimes people that don't have that amount of money can't afford that, which is fine. I am still losing weight, and my son's losing weight even without doing all the special grass-fed organic meat and eggs and different things like that. We're still losing a lot of weight compared to how we were before we started the diet. So don't let that intimidate you. I mean, it is what it is, and you've got to kind of work around it. Like I said, before I did the Nutrisystem, I was losing weight on the Nutrisystem. I did it before I had my hysterectomy, but I wasn't losing as much weight as fast as I am with the keto diet, and I had to buy stuff on yard sale stuff because there's no way we could afford a subscription to Nutrisystem, from their website. It's really expensive. But I mean, the keto diet for me, you're losing more weight. I'm not as hungry. On the Nutrisystem, even though I got to eat like 6 times a day, I was still hungry. I was still like, is it time for my snack? I'm hungry. I need to eat. I want something. And, you know, for me with the keto diet, it's a little bit more doable as far as you're not suffering. You're not starving. You're not, I need to eat. I need to eat. Oh, I can't wait for my Nutrisystem lunch or whatever. And then all they do is they give you just a little cup, just an itty bitty little cup of food. I mean, on the TV, it shows a whole bunch. Let me show you so you can get a better clue of, you know, of what really is in it, so you can get an idea. Okay? You see this? You see? It's about as big as my hand. You know those small things of raviolis for the kids or whatever that come in these containers? I would say this is maybe about a cup worth of food. And that's all you're allowed to have. And some vegetables. So it's not very much. I mean, you do have cookies and things. There's like only like 3 itty bitty small cookies in there. Trying to see what other stuff that we have in here so you can kind of get a better, you know, view, you know, give or take. I mean, like, I don't even know if I have any more cereal. But, I mean, the amount is not very much. And so you eat that and you're left still hungry. You're like, I want to eat some more. Like, okay, this is oatmeal. Okay? You see, and it's not even, you know, halfway full. It's very small. It probably equals to probably less than 1 regular oatmeal package that you would buy at the store. Most people, when they eat oatmeal, they eat at least two packs. So, anyways, I have that. So, it's just something to consider. I just now realized I am over my 9-minute time period, so this won't have the weights on it. I did start off at 166 pounds. I am down to around 152 to 153. So I will see, give or take, how that works and how this egg fast works. And we'll go from there. Trying to remember what my weight was. I think it was 152.5 yesterday, I think. And Austin, he's been, give or take, around, and he keeps forgetting to weigh himself, but he is right around 85. And he has a physical today, so we're going to go check him out and stuff and see what the doctor says. But, I mean, if you're on a budget, don't feel bad about not being able to get the particular grass-fed, organic, different stuff like that. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, if you can afford it, great. But if not, don't worry about it. It's better to have to do a diet and, not just continue to eating like you are, as opposed to be like, well, we don't have the money to do the keto diet full blown. So, I mean, and there's a lot of health benefits with it too. If you can afford it, that's great. If you can't, just do like I do. You'll still lose weight. And, anyways, I will keep you guys updated on the egg diet. And if you are curious about the NCP, just Google NCP, and you'll have to do like this little questionnaire thing where it will ask you how many's in your house, how much do you make, how many kids, blah, blah, blah. And they, have a certain amount of people from each group that they have, and you'll get put on a waiting list to be able to do part of that group. One thing is as well is that they do is, when I buy stuff, I scan it, and then it adds up into points where you can save up and get gift cards, and or you can select gifts from their catalogs, like anywhere from toys, strollers, to different kinds of kitchen cookware, to electronics, to, I think, last night I checked, you can even get like a 50-inch TV if you save up your points. And they have movie gift cards and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's something to consider if you're on, like me, and on a budget. Another thing I use Ibotta. I'll put the link in the description. And then I also use Shopkick. And, Shopkick, you don't have to buy anything to actually make money. I mean, like, for instance, if you're going into Walmart, you get these things called kicks, which add up to points, basically. They're basically points, but they call them kicks. So, like, you go into Walmart, and a lot of times you'll get 15 points or kicks just for going into the store. And then if you went into Walmart, and you'll open up your app, and you'll, look through it, and it'll have different categories like drinks and beverages, which is, coffee, tea, Red Bull, stuff like that. And you'll go through it like this, scrolling through, and then it'll say, okay, I want you to scan Arizona iced tea, and it'll say 64 ounces. So you'll find that product, and you'll scan it with your phone, and then, after it's verified that it's the correct product, it'll come up with anywhere from 10 points all the way up to 25 points just for scanning something at a store. You don't even have to buy it. Inside the Shopkick app itself, you can get extra points for buying something, like, for instance, you may have a coupon for Purex or Ziploc or something. I'll say if you buy this product, you'll get 200 points or kicks. So 200 kicks or points is equal to, I think 500 points is equal to $2. So it's about $1.50, give or take. Or less than $1. But anyway, the points add up really fast, and you don't necessarily have to buy anything. Sometimes they even have 500 points if you buy something. And then Ibotta, they have different things like, 25 cents off your first receipt. They have different things like, produce, any brand of bananas, any brand of eggs, stuff like that. And then they also have different things that you can try for free, or like they have like this yogurt smoothie thing for my husband that I got for free after I did the scanning rebate thing. So, and that's usually, you can hook that up to your PayPal, and all of that money will go back into your PayPal account, or you can get Walmart gift cards, just tons of different options. So I'll put those in my my links, and if you use my referral code, you'll get more points or kicks or whatever. So that's also something to consider. Like I said, if you're on a budget, you have to do things sometimes that's a little bit different than what maybe an average person would do, just to get a little bit extra grocery money. But anyways, just consider all of that, and I will get back with you tomorrow. I'm going to go eat my eggs. It's about 9:30ish, give or take. So I will see you guys later.